Shelley here. Today I'm going to talk about backgrounds in your bird images or wildlife images. So it just dawned on me this last week as I was at a particular spot taking some photos, and I was really struggling to get a really nice picture because the background wasn't very nice. And what I mean by that, it was just a mass of dead trees intertwining with each other in the background. It was nice to look at, but it just didn't do the bird any justice when I was taking photos. And the photos were of Narkeen night herons, and I really wanted to get photos because there were three different types of juveniles there. There was the immature and the adult, and then there was a younger one, and I was really keen to get these photos. So I just sat down and I just looked around. I noticed that one side was in shade and the sun hadn't come up, so the whole area was sort of a grey colour. So it was nice light, but it was high ISO type light. So, and then I just waited as the sun came up. Because this area was a bit of shade, I waited till the sun came up, and what was happening is the background, which was a distance from the birds that were coming in, was becoming this beautiful colour, orange, and I didn't see it with my naked eye, but I thought, wow, that light looks really nice, and I could see a bird sitting on a stick, and I thought, I looked at different angles, and I walked to the other side and got that background behind the bird and focused on the bird, and suddenly the background went this orange colour, and I was amazed because I'd been coming to this spot for many years to get the night herons, and I'd never ever really seen this light. And it was because it doesn't sort of jump out at you, but by me just sitting there for an hour or so and just studying the light and what the birds were doing, it just sort of popped into my head that I'm sure I can get these birds. And so that was quite an eye-opener for me. Okay, just want you to watch this little bit of video of the great egret, and I was ecstatic when I saw this great egret with a big fish, and I immediately thought about the light because I knew this was something I wouldn't get again or for a very long time, and I knew I wanted backlight. So the backlight was really good because it was still early in the morning, but I just had to reposition myself, and the background was just the edge of the estuary where the road runs along, and the rocks and some sand and things like that were lit up by the light, early morning light. And what I did was I just moved myself into the water a little bit because I wanted the light to fall on the bird as well to light up those green lures that I noticed immediately. And what happened was, because of the distance to the background, it just became this soft beigey colours, which was really different to what I normally get at the estuary. And so I was really happy with that. And I think it's a great example of how the light can change the colours of the background. And sometimes you wouldn't shoot in that direction because with the white light, the background is not as nice looking. It's usually easily overexposed, but because it's still low light to some degree, you have a bit more leeway with exposing and just getting that beautiful light on the egret. Okay, what about you? Do you struggle with backgrounds? Do you put a lot of thought into it? Let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel. It will help me to continue making videos like this. Thank you, and see you next time.